So Adam, I hear two WIU football players are being honored. Is that correct?
Yeah, Matt Barr and Kyle Glazier both named offensive and defensive player of the conference. So join me back here because there were two who could do what no one knew. If you want to know who they are, join me after the break for more If You Adore Live at 4. The women's basketball team kicked off their season last night, as we were just saying, in a flashy manner. Plus, the women's soccer team heads to South Dakota. I'll have the stories after the break. The women's basketball team had their second home exhibition last night with a 61-54 loss to Truman State. The women's Jackie Rieger finished with a team-high 16 points, closely followed by Sadie Webb with 12 herself. You need to be mentally prepared, and we were not ready to do that, head coach Leslie Crane said. It's a lesson we have to learn pretty quick. The team next travels to Iowa State to play number 17 nationally ranked Cyclones this Saturday. Blues making a bit of a comeback now, and they're only down 2, and Brad Boyes is going to rifle one here. It's bobbled a little bit in front of the net, and Boyes comes back around, and he gets his own rebound, and they're now down 1. Well, Chicago wants to get back into this one. Stahlberg on Conklin, and you can see here a little bit too much of empty space on the rebound, and Kane puts this one away. Now towards the end of the game in the third quarter, and Derek Anderson throws over the middle and is intercepted by Takeo Spikes, who flips to Nate Clemens, and San Francisco goes on to win this one pretty fashionably 27-6. Later on, and Richard Jefferson, watch him come around the pick and screen, and that's an alley-oop. That's pretty impressive right there, but he comes down on a Warriors defender, and there's going to be a little bit of heated talking back and forth now. The pick and roll, Tim Duncan goes off this one, and no one rolls with the screen, and so Duncan gets in for a triple-double, 15 points, 18 rebounds, and 11 assists. Matt Barr drops back in the third quarter, and you can see he is staring down Rick Richardson, his receiver, and he gets picked off by Dominique Davidson as he goes in for the touchdown. Atlanta and Colorado Avalanche, it's tied 1-1, and you see here the redirect by David Jones into the net. That's some pretty fancy hockey right there. While Big Buff trying to get his team back into this one, and he fires, gets his own rebound, and he lasers one into the back of the twine. Now it's tied 2-2. Well, later on in overtime, and coming off of the boards is Anthony Stewart. He's going to make a quick move around, and he goes 5-hole on Peter Buda. You can't let that happen, so Atlanta goes on to win this one 3-2. We're getting into the fourth quarter now, and this is a little bit reminiscent of Super Bowl 40 as Antoine Randall comes around off the edge, and it's a 39-yard strike to Mike Wallace to put them up 27-7. Well, for reminiscing sake, let's go back to Super Bowl 40. Here's Antoine Randall as they play Seattle in the Super Bowl, and he goes deep 44 yards to Hines Ward for a touchdown as they went on to win Super Bowl.